The name Britain comes from the ancient Romans. They used it for the biggest island in the British Isles. Today we know this island as Great Britain. It's made up of England, Scotland and Wales. Nearby is Ireland, another large island. Smaller islands also dot the surrounding seas. Together they form the British Isles. It's a place of rich history and diverse cultures. The story of the United Kingdom begins long ago. Different groups of people called this land home. The Celts were one such group. They lived across Britain and Ireland. They had their own languages and traditions. Their influence can still be seen today. In the 13th century, England's King Edward I turned his attention to Wales. Wales, a land of rugged beauty, had resisted English rule for centuries. Edward, a powerful and ambitious king, was determined to conquer the Welsh. Edward I launched a series of military campaigns against the Welsh. He built impressive castles like Caernarfon and Conwy to consolidate his power. By 1284, Edward had effectively conquered Wales. He declared his son, the future Edward II, the Prince of Wales. This title is still used today by the heir to the British throne. England and Scotland, neighbours on the island of Great Britain, had a long and often turbulent relationship. For centuries they were rivals, engaging in frequent wars and border skirmishes. But a twist of fate would change their destiny. In 1603, Queen Elizabeth I of England died without an heir. The English throne passed to her cousin, James VI of Scotland. James became King James I of England, uniting the crowns of England and Scotland. This event, known as the Union of the Crowns, marked a turning point in British history. While James VI and I united the crowns of England and Scotland, the two countries remained separate states. It wasn't until 1707, during the reign of Queen Anne, that they formally united to create the Kingdom of Great Britain. The Acts of Union, passed by both the English and Scottish parliaments, led to the creation of a single parliament for the new kingdom. This new parliament, based in London, would govern the affairs of both England and Scotland. The union was primarily driven by economic and political considerations, aiming to strengthen the two nations and secure their place on the world stage. Ireland, a land with its own distinct history and culture, had long been under English influence. In the 17th century, English control over Ireland tightened, leading to tensions and conflict. In 1801, during the reign of King George III, the Acts of Union were passed, uniting the Kingdom of Great Britain and the Kingdom of Ireland. This union created the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. The Irish Parliament was abolished and Ireland was governed from London. However, the union was far from harmonious. It was marked by unrest and resistance, fueled by religious and cultural differences as well as economic disparities between Ireland and the rest of the UK. The 19th century saw growing calls for Irish self-governance. The Irish Home Rule movement gained momentum, advocating for greater autonomy within the UK. However, it faced opposition from those who wished to maintain the union. In the early 20th century, tensions escalated, culminating in the Easter Rising of 1916, a rebellion against British rule. Following the First World War, the Irish War of Independence erupted, leading to the establishment of the Irish Free State in 1922. This new state encompassed most of Ireland, but 6 counties in the northeast, known as Northern Ireland, remained part of the UK. This partition of Ireland created a lasting legacy of division and conflict. The United Kingdom, as we know it today, is the product of centuries of historical forces. From the conquest of Wales to the unions with Scotland and Ireland, monarchs played a pivotal role in shaping the nation. Edward I's subjugation of Wales laid the groundwork for its incorporation into the English realm. Henry VIII's break with the Roman Catholic Church had profound implications for the religious landscape of the British Isles. Elizabeth I's reign saw England emerge as a major European power. James VI and I's inheritance of the English throne paved the way for the union of the crowns. Queen Anne oversaw the Acts of Union, formally uniting England and Scotland. George III's reign witnessed the tumultuous union with Ireland. And George V, the United Kingdom's monarch during the First World War, navigated the complexities of Irish independence and the partition of the island. The Union Jack, the iconic flag of the United Kingdom, is a powerful symbol of unity and shared history. It tells the story of the union of three nations: England, Scotland and Ireland. The flag gets its name from the term Union Jack, which was historically used for a jack flown on a ship's bowsprit to indicate its nationality. The current design of the Union Jack dates back to 1801, following the union with Ireland. It combines the crosses of three patron saints: St. George's Cross for England, St. Andrew's Cross for Scotland, and St. Patrick's Saltire for Ireland. The absence of a symbol representing Wales reflects its earlier absorption into the Kingdom of England. Today, the United Kingdom is a constitutional monarchy with a parliamentary system of government. While the UK Parliament in Westminster, London, holds ultimate authority, power has been devolved to Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland each have their own elected parliaments or assemblies responsible for a range of domestic issues. This devolution of power reflects a recognition of the distinct identities and aspirations of the different nations within the UK. It allows for greater local control and decision-making on matters such as education, healthcare and transportation. The question of what it means to be British is a complex and evolving one. The United Kingdom is a nation of multiple identities shaped by shared history, cultural diversity, and ongoing debates about national belonging. Recent events, such as the Scottish independence referendum in 2014 and the UK's withdrawal from the European Union, or Brexit, have brought questions of national identity and unity to the forefront. The Scottish referendum, while ultimately resulting in a vote to remain part of the UK, highlighted the strength of Scottish national identity and the desire for greater autonomy. Similarly, Brexit has exposed divisions within British society over issues of sovereignty, immigration and national identity. The story of the United Kingdom is far from over. It's a story of evolving relationships, shared challenges and the enduring search for unity amidst diversity. As we look to the future, it's up to all of us to shape what it means to be British in the 21st century and beyond.